Yo, what's good? It's Happy with the V because the V stands for peace. Yo, what's happening? This is the Be Happy Central Live Show. As you all know, today we are having DJ Sosha in the Mother FM building. It'll be a very exclusive interview today. We're dealing with top headliners. Our first one will be DJ Sosha. This is episode 2 of the Be Happy Central Live Show. Thank you for tuning in. So today we're gonna just twist things a bit. You know, I got my hobby on lock. I got my music on lock. So since we're hosting a DJ, we just need to set the mood. We are trying to set a mood, young bamba. Since moody because it's gonna be a vibe today. It will be a vibe today, young bamba. So as we about to start, let me just send a request to Usoa Shabo and see what's going on. I know I started the show a bit early, but there's a reason because I want to play music first before we start off the interview at 11. Yabo. So, yeah, let me just, for now, invite Sosha, DJ Sosha. I play a bit of music. So the music that I'm gonna play right now is DJ's NSA. It's one of my favorite. No, it's Zen 10. It's one of my favorite, which is my 10 and DJ's NSA. It's one of my favorite songs right now. One of my favorite. Maybe the Chelete Opete Obani, which is featuring Sizo Alkaline. Let me see, because I see there's other names and the feature. Then EQ and Zoo M. So yeah, it's one of my favorite, bro. Like Zen 10 in the building. The name of the tape is The Comeback. Oh, yeah, I'm talking. So today we have DJ Sosha in the building. Oh yeah, already sent an invite to him, so I'm just waiting for him to accept. Yeah. As you can see, today I'm rocking the corky cap. I just got it yesterday, so I had to coordinate it with this team because greener it is, the greater it is. Because I wanna cultivate the money, baba. Oops. So tell me if you don't hear me, if I'm not audible enough, please tell me. Today we're having an exclusive interview with DJ Sosha. Still waiting for him to accept the request. Woo. Go. Yo, DJ Sosha, hope you're ready, my king. Just send a live request to you. Hope you see it. So we're having an exclusive interview today with DJ Sosha. What's going on, huh? So, go live. Then what's going on? Yo, Sosha, I'm having problems in accepting your request. I'm accepting, but you're not appearing on screen. Because I see it right now. I'm scared, I'm like, oh, Give me 1 second. Please try to send it again, Mr. DJ Sosha. Send on.
Yeah, man. What's up?
What's good, man?
Easy, you, brother, man.
I'm good, man. Am I audible enough? Because it's the first time
Loud
using
and
the mic
clear.
on the podcast. Yeah?
Loud and clear.
Alright. Let me turn up my cap, my bro. So yeah, man, this is DJ Sosha in the building. Thank you for everybody who's just joined in. This is the Be Happy Central live show. Today we are having an exclusive interview with DJ Sosha in the motherfucking building. He's a headliner, one of the best that I know so far. And it's so funny that this nigga is in Gama playing on my piano, huh? It's very interesting and unique at the same time. So, DJ Sosha, to let our people know who you are, how this whole journey started, from the beginning stages, my brother. Take us deep, take it way back before you even decided to. Listen, let me call myself DJ Sosha and make things happen, my bro.
Away, brother, man.
Away, my brother.
Yeah, man. So, what do you wanna hear?
No, I'm audible enough, my brother.
Yeah. You clean.
All I'm saying, man, take us way back. This is a conversation between me and you, nah? There's
Yeah.
no questions on my interviews. It's just having a conversation. So I want us to take us back from way back where it all started, my brother. Kindergarten, where you from? Take us back, my brother. Before DJ Sosha came into life, before you even decided that you wanna be a DJ and really do this thing for real.
Away. So, let me start from the beginning, from the
For sure.
beginning. So basically, long time ago, I was always like music, like since I was a
Yeah.
young boy. You feel me? So I carved the movement, I carved the levels. So then I was like, you know what? I can actually be a DJ because I love music so much.
For real.
So about 3 years ago, I went to a guy called Dino Bravo. He's a DJ and he does DJ lessons. So he's the bro who taught me how to, how to spawn the DJ decks and wada. So went to this bro for like 6 weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks. And then this guy taught me how to DJ. He got me 2 gigs, and then that's where I started heading off. So for the people who have been following me, they know that your boy's changed his name like 6 times. I remember I was like DJ Switch, and then I was like, hey boy, my name has changed a lot of times. No lie. So the reason how I got Sosha is that I played my first gig actually in Sosha and Groove. Like Sosh Plata type shit, Sometimes you see my car there with Sosh Plata on it, because the boy got the Sosh Plata. But for real, that's how I got the name Sosha. So I went with two of my boys. They were like, you know what, you Sosha boy, you Sosha. So that's how I got the name DJ Sosha. And then from there, as an upcoming DJ, it was difficult, bro. Like even now, it's difficult because to build your name with no followers is a problem, big problem.
Okay.
But as you started doing these free gigs, and that's what I recommend to most DJs that are upcoming. Do a few free gigs, but also know your self-worth, because it's nice to do the free gigs to get the content, to get the people to follow you and all that shit, but you actually need money because you need to know your self-worth,
For sure.
Yeah. Um, so from there, basically, yeah, you just need to get yourself out there for real.
Yeah, I also like to know what was your first set? Like, give us a description of your first set. When you were on that training process. I forgot the name you mentioned with the mentor. Let me just say your mentor at
Yeah,
that time.
that's
Before
my
you even
truth.
started calling yourself DJ Sosha, going to social Google, like you said. Give us your just give us a description of your first set. How was it like? Going through the process, and just get us through that whole thing before you took charge of your DJing ability.
Always.
Before you
So
yeah.
so basically, even now, it's stressful doing gigs, especially big gigs.
Okay.
For you that, for you guys that follow my Instagram and Golf the Motion, you know most that your boy sometimes he does bigger gigs. So even those gigs, they get you hyped. You feel that adrenaline in your soul. You feel me? But you gotta keep calm because the time that you start stressing and tatazeli, that's the time that you're gonna flop, my boy.
Mm.
So my first set, yo, it was stressful, boy. Because first of all, I was in Sosha. You know Sosha, boy.
I
Sosha is not
I
an
see
easy
the
place.
social vibe.
Sosha is not an easy place, boy.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
Fede, yeah. So Fede, I was in Sosha. First of all, it's hectic there. It's busy. Like people are moving up and down, left and right, boy. It's hectic there. And then yeah, the thing that I can say is it's very crucial to plan your set beforehand so that you don't flop when you're there. Especially as a DJ, you gotta have your set prepared, bro. And I think that's what most DJs flop on. They just put random music on their USB, arrive, rock up, and play whatever they see on the switch, like you know. But you gotta plan your set. You gotta plan your set and then have some backups. Have some backups that Fede, if the crowd is not enjoying, you know this song is gonna get the crowd to come out. Feel me?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So give us a description of like what type of music were you doing? Was it strictly piano when you first started, or you embarked first on hip hop or deep house music before you like, as in I fucks with this piano genre. Let me just try it because people are fucking with it.
You know,
Just get us through that.
when I was upcoming, I
Yeah.
played piano only. I played piano only because I knew that I was gonna get the crowd that I wanted. So
Nice, nice.
now that I'm very versatile now. I've learned other genres, how to mix them, even hip hop,
Mm.
R&B type shit. So as an upcoming DJ, you start with one genre. I think from my people that I know, they mostly start with one genre and then start working their way up to the other genres. But I started off with piano, then head off to the hip hop, to the R&B, to the maskandi. Feel me? Yeah.
That's good.
Maskandi boy. Yeah. Yeah, my boy.
Actually speaking, man, all I'm seeing is diversity in the type of music that you do. Um, so tell us about um, what type of reactions do you get when let's say you just arrived on the set
Mm.
and they saw, let's just say maybe on the poster your face didn't appear, the DJ social name was just there, for example, just making an
Yeah.
example. And what is the first reaction that you get from people or the crowd or the audience as you're about to get on your set, only to realize this is a white dude on behind the decks? Okay, like what are the reactions and in
Yeah.
between the set? What, like just get us through, my bro. What
Like,
do you?
yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So basically, when I arrive at a venue, it's very
yeah.
crucial that you don't act like you the shit. It's very crucial that
Mm,
you don't act like you the shit. Because
mm,
I see a lot of these upcoming rappers, upcoming DJs that have maybe 1 point something followers or even 800 something followers. And then they be acting like they're the shit. So you gotta be open to your crowd. You gotta make the crowd feel comfortable. You can't be cocky, first of all. You feel me? So when I arrive to a venue, mingle with a few people, go chill, maybe drink my rider or two, then hop on the decks. The first track is when you start MCing. Me, I'm also an MC. That's when you start hitting up the mic. You feel me? Because you gotta get your crowd. You gotta get your crowd next to you. If your crowd is not with you, then your set is gonna flop.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. But
So,
it's very crucial to be with your crowd, and not, you gotta be with your crowd. You can't be like, I'm better than you. You feel me? Yeah.
no facts, man. Heading back to high school, which high school did you go to? When you really did? Which year and what? And how old were you when this DJing journey started? Because we didn't go through that. Because I wanna really go deep into DJ Sosha, man, like for real. Because I know your people know you on the music side of things only, but I feel like your followers also would want to understand your background.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get.
Okay, so let's not talk about Scalar too much, nah, because I'll just tell you, I'll just tell you a bit of it. I'll just tell you a bit of it. So I finished with grade 10, actually. Then I dropped out. I'd say like in term 1 of grade 10.
Okay.
Then I was like, you know what, Fede, let me get a job. Let me start hustling my shit out. Because I couldn't do the school thing, boy. Like, it was not for me. I couldn't do the school thing. And, situation, wada, dropped out. Then, Fede, I was like, you know what, I'm going to need this shit. I'm going to need this shit, for real. So, headed back to this other scaler where they do like this GED type shit. So it's
Okay.
where, so it's not a full-time school. It's like how do I put it? It's like you go only sometimes during the week to get your matric. So anyways, I did that shit, got my matric eventually. But it was really in like grade 9 when I started like, feeling this shit, like started feeling like, you know what, there could be something here. And I think, hey, me, I want to be motivational right now. But I feel like a lot of people, even in business, bro, because I also run a business, and
Fact.
like I think people in general start something, think that it's gonna be great, and then they just end up giving up because they don't see any movement or anything that's motivating them. But even in DJing, bro, like I was on like 500 followers on IG, and I was posting like every day and had gigs every weekend, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not getting no one's following me. I want to give up. But you just gotta push, because Rome was not built in one day. You gotta build
Fact.
yourself up.
Fact.
And that's
Fact.
with anything, guys. Like, you gotta build your business, you gotta build yourself. Yeah.
So as we are on the topic of the business side of things, I'd like to know, when did you start realizing the importance of having extra income besides the income that you get through DJing?
you know um People in general can never be happy with what they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Fact.
think that's one of the biggest problems that people these days have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even people who are making millions still want more, you know.
More.
Um, but I would say that I started realizing that, you know what, it's now to be a DJ and then get maybe 1.5 an hour, something like that is fine. But then what you're gonna do if it's like now and I don't have a gig this whole weekend? What you gonna do? You still gotta buy food. You still gotta pay rent, and all that shit. So I ended up looking for other opportunities and something that I'm also interested in. So I started a courier company because I was like, you know what, I like the logistics side of things. So I started that. Flopped a bit. Then, but I told you, Rome was not built in a day. and only winners will tell you when something didn't work. But something didn't work, you try a new thing, and if like it doesn't work, you gotta try a new way of entering that thing, because maybe the way you entering is not the thing that is working. You see?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, basically I started seeing that, you know what, um I wanna do something like DJs in here. She doesn't have to stress about nothing, boy, because the gigs that she's getting paid for, she's getting maybe something like, I won't say the amount because people might jump, but she's getting enough money so that she doesn't have to, you know, get a job or whatever. That's not. But for now, I've got to get a job so that I can pay my shit until I get to that level. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can't just say, "Fade, I'm a DJ. I'm not gonna work." No, you gotta work up slowly, boy. You gotta pay your shit. Yeah.
No, facts, man. A lot of people think just having one stream of income is enough, you know? Um, they don't think about the future, that one day I'm gonna have a family, one day this, one day that, you understand? So, but
And
anyways, my brother, yeah.
I think we're also so blessed to be in South Africa because like there's so
Mm,
many opportunities in South Africa, bro. But like
mm.
you just gotta find it and do it because you know being in South Africa you can start a small hustle, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, so even if you just sell guineas, boy, that's something. That's an income. You
Ah,
feel me?
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
For sure. So tell me about your first song that you play on your set, your favorite first song that you play on the set, maybe at least five currently.
Oh,
That you
so
know, these
currently,
ones are a crowd mover, bro. No mistake. Everywhere you go.
I will. So you know you gotta open the set with like Perimaru, Eki
Ay,
Iola, Iola,
ah,
Pagala,
ah, eh,
Asipurimaru.
Kimaru. Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay, ay.
So you
Ngiyakuthola
gotta
njalo,
open
yeah.
your set with that because I feel like that gets the crowd hyped. You know. Yeah, but yeah, you just push with the genres that you see on TikTok. If you follow the TikTok trends, you will see your crowd will come. 100%.
Alright, my dog. Coming back to the type of challenges that you face as DJs, I think you mentioned that most of the challenges that you face is having to have one gig, get that money, then salsa, there's no order. The other time, there's no order. You're only gonna get a gig maybe a week, the next week, or maybe it's not consistent. So tell us about the type of challenge that you face as a DJ, more especially when it comes to bookings, having to get a booking from a certain promoter. It can be someone that you know, someone you don't know. And what are the processes that a DJ must take on a professional level in order to align things properly to avoid not getting paid, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I think that one of the struggles that DJs have is that there's so many DJs out there, um, and especially as an upcoming DJ, it's difficult to get out there and to get booked. Um, even if you do get booked, but to also get paid for what you're getting booked for. Because people tend to take advantage of upcoming DJs, and I've seen that a lot. I've experienced that a lot. Um, so I think on that note, you gotta know your self worth, and it's okay to do some free gigs. Like if you know that, Fede, this gig is gonna be a big gig, let's push it. I'll do it for free. But then now, if you're telling me that now it's a birthday party, and then now you want a DJ, my man, who's gonna follow me there? You feel me? Yeah, there's no content. So you gotta know your
Sure.
self worth, and you gotta know that this gig is gonna get me content or it's not. You feel me? Because content is what is needed. Because imagine someone from like, let me use a club like I don't just name a club, any club. They're gonna see your Instagram and then they're gonna say like, this DJ doesn't go to any gigs. See, there's no content. So it's very crucial to have content and good
Yeah.
content, good quality content. Because if you have good content, people will follow you and then they'll refer you. Like so many people have referred me from my Instagram. So
Mm-hmm.
having good Instagram content and having connections also is a big thing. You gotta be social. You gotta be open to hear what other people are saying.
Right.
And you can't be you know, arrogant, because now if you're arrogant it's like I don't want to work with this guy. You feel me? You gotta be open, you gotta be humble, because no matter how many followers you have, just remember where you started. That's how you should be, because that's where people followed you from. People didn't follow
Mm-hmm.
you from a meter followers, they followed you from one follower and they liked you how you were at one follower. So you gotta be humble so that people can work with you, because people don't like working with arrogant people.
Straight up. Straight up. Okay. Straight up, okay. Mm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, Sasha, tell us about the worst gig that you ever had. Maybe it can be this year, or last year, or your previously the worst that you ever had, my bro. The worst experience.
So I think the worst gig I had was probably, I won't mention the name, because
Yeah, obviously.
I know
Mm-hmm.
they're still working and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, that gig, it was a Halloween gig, and the ops pulled up, the police rocked up, and they shut down the party. And your boy was on set at that time that the police
Yeah.
rolled out. So your boy was mixing, your boy was playing, the ops pulled up, jiggy jiggy, your boy is arrested. Queen. Yeah. So
Ah,
yeah. But anyways, I explained the story that like, man, your boy is just a DJ. I'm not a host. So anyways, your boy got out. But that was definitely the worst gig.
mm. Yo, bro, I can imagine getting arrested. Damn. Damn, I can
Yeah.
imagine that, bro. So yeah, what's this? Um, I want to do a scenario, man. I want you to get this right, my bro. So what's happening is, imagine a plane is crashing in between Soshanguve and let me say what Shawela, for example.
Mm.
Ne? It's a tricky question. So how many survivors were buried?
Yeah.
A plane is a plane is crashing in between Soshanguve and Shawela. So how many survivors were buried?
How many? The survivors were not buried, my man, because they survived. What kind of question is that? Uh,
Yeah, man, some
what kind of
tricky
question is
shit, dog.
that now? Because the survivors are not dead, they're alive.
No, it's a tricky question, man, because I'm about to close up the interview because we're on I think now we're on 20 minutes max. So last thing before I close up, Mr. DJ Sosha,
Mm,
I would like us I think two more questions. I would like you to tell people, just give a word of motivation to your people
mm.
and to my people, and as a headliner DJ, you know, and to the youth as well, you know, looking at the challenges that we're currently facing as a country, as a youth, and yeah, just
Mm.
just give us a word of the day, my brother, you know.
Yeah. So the word of the day is that no matter how tough things are, there's always a better outcome. For me, as a youngster, trying to find a job is not easy in golf. No experience, no no nothing. It's very hard to get a job out here. So that's why I tend to motivate people to start their own shit and start their own story, because that's the only way. Especially in South Africa, there's so many opportunities that you can do, man. Like you don't have to register a business if it's a small Nyana business. You see, so it's not like overseas type shit where now you have to register SARS, what. No. So I think it's easy to start your own thing. You just have to find what you're passionate about, and try to start something that you don't need capital to start. start something that you can maybe buy your stock with young money that you can get from hustling, and then you start your thing. But even when that thing doesn't work, just push, my boy, because it's not easy out there. There's a lot of people. Like I was telling my other friend the other day, we were driving past a taxi rank.
Mm-hmm.
It was somewhere in Soweto, ne? So there's a lady selling apples here, ne? And a lady right next to her selling apples, and a lady right next to her selling apples. Like there's three ladies selling apples at the same place, but they're still making money. You see, that's the thing. There's so much business in Joburg, especially Joburg. There's so much business, bro. Yeah.
No, I love the example you just made. Like staying consistent and always staying available. It's the only thing that matters. And you just say being humble as well. As you start
Yeah.
off. Yeah, yeah, very crucial, man. So where can people get you? How can people book you? And just put us through that, my brother.
Oh, wait, so you guys can follow me on Instagram at DJ underscore Sosha. That's Sosha, like Sosha. And then on TikTok, same handle, DJ underscore Sosha. For bookings, you can DM me on Instagram, or my contact number for bookings is in my bio of Instagram. Alternatively, you can book with my manager, Give a Dog a Biscuit. Yes, Give a Dog a Biscuit. He's also managing my bookings.
All right. And also in terms of the business that you do, how can people get in touch with you? Also, for the type of services that you do, please also mention the services. I forgot to touch on that. Sorry, my brother.
Oui. So basically, for a certified hustler, you can just contact 079-878-9675. That's your boy's phone number, direct line. Certified hustler, anything that you need, the boy can get it for you.
All right, man. That's it for episode 2. Today we had DJ Sosha. The headliner is Two Success Buffet 2. Straight from, where you from, my dog? I don't know. I don't even know where you
From
from, my dog.
Randburg. From
Straight from
Randburg.
Randburg, my king. It was a beautiful, beautiful conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, thank you for joining us, DJ Sosha. And I hope we have more conversations like this as soon as we branch into YouTube with the Be Happy Central Live Show, my king. Have a beautiful day. Have a productive day. Yeah, man. One love, my bro.
Much love, my boy. Much love, much love. Show, my boy.
Wait. Sure, my king.